A well-known face in the La Crosse area is jumping back into the political scene. As we reported this weekend, former Republican State Senator Dan Kapanke is going to run for his old seat in the Senate. News 8's Brittany Schmidt joins us now with more on the announcement.
Lisa, Kapanke filed his papers with the intent to run on Friday with the Government Accountability Board, and today he officially announces his candidacy for the 32nd Senate District. Kapanke says it's time to get back into politics, a place he says he belongs.
It's an exciting day for us.
Owner of the La Crosse Loggers, Dan Kapanke is no stranger to politics.
I, as you know, held this seat for about 6 years. A few years ago.
But for the past 5 years, Kapanke has been living in the private sector.
I had fun. I enjoyed myself. It was good.
However, Kapanke says a couple of months ago he realized it's time to get back in the political ring.
There are still some challenges that we need to address. Really at the top of my list is transportation.
On Monday, Kapanke announced he is running for the 32nd Senate District seat.
My name is on the ballot. I've registered.
Kapanke held that Senate seat in 2004 and was re-elected in 2008.
I'm very familiar with the people in the 32nd.
However, during a historic recall election in 2011, Kapanke lost his seat to now Democratic Minority Leader Jennifer Schilling. Matt Alsvik with the State Senate Democratic Committee released a statement saying voters overwhelmingly rejected Mr. Kapanke in 2010 and 2011 after he sided with Governor Walker over local families. Kapanke says the recall was part of the political process at the time.
I have no problems with it, no issues with it whatsoever. Act 10 is something that I stood for, I stand for today, and the results are in, and the results are very, very positive for all of Wisconsin.
Well, 5 years later, I think if people had had time before that election to see the results, they might have voted differently. If you look at the results 5 years later, we actually see $5 billion worth of relief for local and state taxpayers.
Kapanke says the past is the past.
I don't hold grudges, I don't have vendettas.
And he is ready to get back to business, serving the people of western Wisconsin again.
And there's so much more that we can do.
Kapanke actually called Senator Schilling on Friday, letting her know that he was going to run for her seat. I talked to political analyst Joe Heim this weekend, and he said it's going to be a very competitive race. He says Schilling is the incumbent and the Democratic Minority Leader, which will give her an advantage, but Kapanke is very well known. He has a great, strong name identification and has had experience in the Senate seat before.
Yeah, now that Kapanke has announced and Senator Schilling is running for re-election, what happens next?
So next, the candidates begin circulating nomination papers, and those are due back to the GAB by June 1st.
All right, thank you so much, Brittany.